right. Good morning, everybody. I am here with Kimberly Woodard with Ebby Halliday Realty. And we are so excited to talk today. Kimberly, you just got back from a vacation. Where were you?
I was in Rosemary Beach on 30A, and I've been going there for 10 years. Love it so much. I'm so excited about this segment.
Yeah, so we're going to talk basically about, people and going down to visit, maybe even buying property. And you have a special guest today. So why don't you go ahead? Let me also real quick, Kennedy. Kennedy is on our team as well. So everybody say hi to Kennedy before we get started.
Hi, everybody.
All right. So Kimberly, talk about the guest before we add him. Tell us who he is and what you guys are going to be talking about today.
So I have Andrew Farmer here. He is a real estate expert down in the 30A. I connected with Andrew. He's actually helping one of my friends out as well with finding her real estate investment property down there. And he is so knowledgeable and is going to be able to really give a wealth of information to our viewers today. Hi,
Andrew. Hey, good morning, everybody.
So excited to talk about 30A, and I'm jealous you live there and I'm sweltering in Dallas.
Yes, we all are right now. Andrew, before we get started with what we're talking about, just tell us a brief little bit about yourself and what you do and how somebody can reach you if they wanted to get in touch with you after the segment.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've lived on 30A for 12 years. Been doing real estate for under 5 years. I'm on a team. We are with Live 30A, and we just love it here. It's great to wake up and sell these houses that are on the beach or close to it, and it's just a wonderful lifestyle that I just greet each day with enthusiasm. Able to sell these houses, it's a wonderful opportunity. It really is.
Yeah. And, the big thing is with Texas residents, I mean, Kimberly knows, I know, I go there. I have tons of friends that go there. It's really popular among Dallas residents. So, our big question is why do you think a Dallas resident would want to invest in 30A real estate?
Absolutely. So I would say the first reason would be the lifestyle here. We have paddleboarding, trails, bike riding. We have 4 state parks, not to mention on 30A alone, there's 14 coastal dune lakes, family friendly. So many people come down here, and just being able to walk to the beach, catch the sunset, go to, one of our world-class restaurants and just really embrace the local feel. It's got Southern charm, and it's just every single beach is beautiful on the strip of 30A.
Wait, did you say that you were from there or did you move there from somewhere else?
I moved there from Jacksonville, Florida about 12 years ago.
So I'm going to put you on the spot here. Jacksonville beaches or 30A beaches?
It's not a question. So my friends will take a picture or something at the beach, and I'm just like, oh man, it makes me spoiled, honestly. So but after living here, I think it's 7 or 10 years, you become a local. So I am now officially a local after I hit that mark. So feels good.
That's awesome.
It is beautiful. The beaches are just clear, white sand. I mean, that's why we go. It is truly, truly beautiful, beautiful atmospheres. And as a kid growing up in Florida, for 10 years down there, I always we were always on the Gulf, but we did go to the Atlantic sites sometimes. And, there's nothing like, I would say, the Panhandle beaches up in 30A. So.
Well, the lifestyle, the beaches are so beautiful. We love going down there as well. But, when it comes to, Kimberly, you and I have talked about this a lot with real estate, and Dallas and, Texas and Florida being some of the biggest spots where people are buying right now. So in regards to properties, whether it's a home or a second home, or, what's the second reason that this would be a good opportunity for Dallas residents?
Well, I think, we'll show you some numbers, but you'll see that a lot of our Dallas residents do own property, are buying property out there because of the rental income and because it's an easy, market to advertise to, because you're not having to, you can advertise just on your own social media Facebook page and probably, get your home lined up with visitors renting it. And you can see that, it is, it's not a bad drive. A lot of people do drive over. They pack their cars up. And I know for us, it's a 12-hour drive. And we do stop for food and everything during it. But we can make it in a day, or we can make it a fun adventure and stop in New Orleans, or stop in Mobile and do some different different little side trips on our way out there. And so it's it's a family friendly, and so I think that's what people are looking for: beautiful beaches and not a drivable location that they can easily drive, pack the car with their kids and the dog if they want, and go on.
Yeah, that's big. And I mean, 12 hours isn't too bad. And, when I was looking at this map here, you can see kind of wide of like where some of the people that are visiting Walton County, where 30A is, around the country. And Andrew, we broke it down even more. Talk about some of these top spots. So look at Dallas Fort Worth. It's right there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of good data in this, and it's basically, Dallas Fort Worth is one of in the top 5 feeder cities to 30A. How that second kind of column, 40% of visitors from 7 markets, Dallas coming in, at 6%. Last year, Walton County had 5.3 million visitors, and basically 6% was from the Dallas area. So that's a staggering stat. Just the connection we have from 30A to Dallas, it's a strong tie without a doubt.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I wanted to throw this one up there too, really quick, because, when you're thinking of, okay, you want a property, I'm going to take it down for just a second. You want a property, but you can't be there all the time. So you do want to know that it's going to be able to either pay for itself or be a source of income for you on the side. And, when you look at this one here, what jumped out to me is, okay, hey, I buy this property there. Look at the visitors. I mean, I just can market to my own state.
Right. Yes.
13% for Texas. That's pretty amazing. I mean, Texas is pretty fair. I'm surprised Mississippi isn't up there, or Alabama either.
Yeah, and a lot of people do come from Birmingham, just like Kimberly said, just being able to drive down, but it doesn't compare to Texas by any means.
And I'll throw out this is, I play tennis, and every time I go, I end up meeting people that are from Dallas on the tennis courts, and that live, because we all say where we're from, and I connected with someone in Dallas last time I was there, and she lives, probably 30 minutes from me. We have some of the same circles, and when I connected with her on social media, realized that she had some of the same connections and that she grew up in Plano. So it was just a small world.
Crazy. And I mean, I was honestly really surprised. I mean, okay, so my family and I, we go to Panama City, so a little bit down the road there. But we've never stayed in a hotel either, so I don't know why this surprised me. But this stat blew, like, I can't believe that hotels are at 10%.
Yeah, so this basically 67% of people that come down here are staying in rental houses, whether that's booking directly through the property management site, VRBO. There are a few owners that do it themselves, and manage on Airbnb, and it's that's what they like. They're going to rent a 4 or 5 bedroom house to fit the family, maybe 2, walking distance to restaurants and beaches. Right now, the average daily rate on 30A is $753. That's per night. So it's for someone looking to invest, it's 30A is definitely at the top. I don't see another return on your investment like that. So
wow, that is amazing.
Well, and I think the reason people do want to go to home, they bring the family, maybe extended family, under one roof. They can have a relaxing day at the beach. They can either go out to dinner or cook and hang out and just do different things that they wouldn't be able to do if they were in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And so if you look at, what your average price is, to pay it for a hotel room, and say you have a family of 4 and you get 2, hotel rooms, you're really, probably going to be spending more for less space. So.
Yeah. And did you think, this might throw you for a loop, so if you don't know the answer to it, just tell me to stop. But do you think that this really jumped up after COVID, when a lot of people like with the restrictions at hotels and stuff like that, and people wanted to have their own space where they could, not feel like they're around all these different people, and they could maybe have their own private pool and stuff like that? Do you think that had anything to do with it, or is it just?
Yeah, absolutely. So even that number 753, it's slightly lower from after the pandemic, but it's only about $40 or $50 lower. It was a little north of 800 during that time, so that was a huge spike. But still, we're clear and free. After all that went down, and people are still coming here, and the stats are still up there. And I do think it was a lot to do with privacy and just a bigger compound, like Kimberly said, where you can have everything right there. Even a yard to play cornhole and things like that is great for a lot of families.
So this leads me to the third one, appreciation. I'm gonna take it off because it's covering your guys' face. But the appreciation. I break down this graph. This might be a lot for people to look at, so I want you to kind of walk me through what this means for somebody who's looking at potentially purchasing a property down there.
Right. So this is showing the number of listings and the listing prices for 30A. So this doesn't include Watersound Origins, which is a non-rental community north of 98. It's outside of Watersound, and it's not a part of it. So that's what these stats are for. So basically what we're sitting at right now is the average sale price is $2.25 million on 30A. That's a 7% increase over last year.
Wow.
So, I know a lot of people are talking about rates are too high in markets, but we really haven't seen any decrease on 30A, to be honest with you.
Now, do you forecast I know it's like predicting the future, but do you feel like it's going to continue to stay at this pace or go up?
So I do, and obviously I can't tell the future, except that I am here and I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing people look at properties. I'm showing houses, a lot of activity. And if you take the last 10 years on 30A, it has increased on an average of 9%. So if we just went off the last 10 years, I would go ahead and say there's going to be an increase as well. Continues.
Yeah, this has been such a lot of great information. We're getting close to the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to start to wrap us up a little bit. But Andrew, can you tell everybody again where they can find you and what you do for people, so that if they want to reach out to you, they can, if they're interested in coming down and purchasing a property on 30A?
Yeah, absolutely. My email is andrew@live30a.com right there. And my number is 850-461-4108. And my team would be happy to help, whether it's an investment, whether you're moving down. If you're coming from Dallas just for a week, I'd love to just get a coffee with you and talk and see if we'd be a good fit. So it'd be a great opportunity.
Awesome. And we appreciate you coming on here. Kimberly, they might have just joined us. They may not know who you are as well. Can you let them know where they can find you, and if they have any questions, where they can ask those questions?
Definitely. Again, I'm Kimberly Woodard with Ebby Halliday Realtors here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You can message me at Kimberly Woodard at ebby.com. If you have questions on this, you can put it down in the comments and we'll get back to you on that. But again, if you're looking for a property, 30A for an investment, 30A is a great opportunity for you. So
awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you have any comments or questions or anything, leave them below, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Have a great day, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.